Hi friends, welcome to my channel. So today I'm going to share a haul with you guys. So I have been picking up a couple of makeup things over the past few months and I'm going to share all of that with you guys. So grab a cup of tea or coffee. I swear it's been ages since I posted a haul here in my channel. So let's get started. So I'm always buying neutral eyeshadows like golds and warm eyeshadows and mauves and stuff, but off late I have this strong attraction towards colorful eyeshadows. I don't know why, I'm just so obsessed with colors. It's just insane. So I got a very gorgeous eyeshadow palette. This is the Juvia's Place Masquerade Mini eyeshadow palette, and this is what I have on my eyes today. I wore this color on my crease and then I applied this all over my lids, and it is so beautiful. And I love the fact that there is like a good mix of colorful eyeshadows and neutral eyeshadows in this palette, and you have matte and shimmer shades, so it's just like a very versatile palette. As normal, these eyeshadows work best when you apply with your fingers. When you apply these shimmery shades with a brush, it does not give that impact, but when you apply it with your finger, it just gives you the most amazing pigment. So I got a couple of things from Hudabeauty. She's all the sensation right now. She's like buzzing all around and she's such a big inspiration for so many people. Her journey itself is so inspiring. First thing I got is the Hudabeauty Faux Filter foundation. I don't know why I haven't got this for such a long time. Whenever I go to Sephora, I try this foundation on and I'm like, should I get it, should I not? And finally I got it. So the shade I got is called 320G. I was not sure if I should get 320G or 340G because 340G is actually for yellow and neutral undertones and 320G is just a yellow undertone foundation, and as you guys know, I'm yellow. So I took 320G because I wanted a pure yellow undertone foundation, and this is the foundation I'm wearing today. So I also got the Hudabeauty Easy Bake Loose Setting Powder, and I love the packaging of this one. The shade I got is called Blondie. So this was like a proper yellow toned setting powder and it's very sleek. It comes with a sieve, which is really great, and yeah, it's nice. And there are a lot of colors in the range. So I used this today to bake my face. Oh my god. Okay, but it looks flawless. Like my under eyes looks so flawless. I have a lot of lines under my eyes and generally concealers crease a lot, but today I think it just looks so beautiful. I'm really impressed with the setting powder already. Speaking about colorful eyeshadow palettes, I got the Gemstone Obsessions by Hudabeauty because look at these colors. There are 9 gorgeous eyeshadows in this palette and all of them are so shimmery, so metallic. I just love these shades. You have a pretty blue, you have a purple, you have some coppery shades, a green, and some nice duochrome shades. This is just such a pretty palette. So I've used it on my Instagram for some tutorials and seriously it's so beautiful. I love this palette. I want to get the other palette as well. She has another palette, the mini one, I think with a lot of colors. I want to get that too. Guys, color obsession is real. And the last thing I got from Hudabeauty is the Rose Gold Remastered palette, and I'm so glad I got this. I have the first version, so I was a little confused. The problem with the first palette was that I never really used to use this row. The colors were beautiful, but it was a little difficult to work with. I used to use the mattes all the time. I used to use the 2 shimmery shades in that eyeshadow palette a lot. She came out with the second edition. I was like, I know she's gonna do something with those shades, and seriously, these shades are so good this time. I'm really blown away. So I'm also giving away this palette to one follower of mine, so just head to my Instagram and you can see all the details of this giveaway happening right now. And if you're interested, take part. I will leave the link to my Instagram account in the description box below, or you can just follow me at Jessmatic and yeah, take part in the giveaway because I love this palette. I wanted to do a giveaway with it. So if you guys are staying here in UAE, you guys know that there are certain days when Carrefour has 50% discount on makeup. They have brands like L'Oreal, Maybelline, Rimmel, Wetnwild, etc., and 50% is actually a very good deal. So I was at this shop one day. I was just watching some of the Maybelline lipsticks, not at Carrefour, some other shop. So one of my friends, she was asking me some suggestions for some lipstick shades, and I was sending her the picture and she was like, oh my god, perfect timing, today there is a sale at Carrefour. And I was like, what? Today is the sale? I literally ran to Carrefour at that very instant. So usually during the sale time, it's jam-packed and you generally don't find anything you want because the stocks just disappear. But this time I found everything I wanted and I was pleasantly surprised. So I picked up 3 Maybelline matte lipsticks, and I have 2 other shades from this range, and both of those shades don't work for me. So I really love the Maybelline matte lipsticks. They're very creamy, they're very comfortable on the lips, and generally I prefer creamy matte lipsticks more than liquid lipsticks these days, because liquid lipsticks, they are very drying on my lips. There are a lot of lines on my lips, and most of the liquid lipsticks accentuate that. So the first shade I got is called Brown Sugar, and it's a gorgeous brown shade, and it's like a cool tone brown, and it's my go-to lipstick these days. I love brown lipsticks and I always gravitate towards that. Okay, so the next shade is called Melted Chocolate. It's a very pretty nude. This is what I have on my lips. It's not a very light nude, it's more on the deeper side, but I really love it. It's a warm nude and it just complements my skin tone really well. So if you have something similar to my skin tone, this is perfection. And the last shade is called Divine Wine, which is a very pretty maroon shade, and I think this is a shade that would work very well for a lot of skin tones, and it's a very pretty maroon wine shade, so the name is really appropriate. So this is a great lipstick for Indian skin tone especially. And I also got a backup of the Instant Age Rewind concealer, and this time I got the shade Neutralizer. I generally take the shade medium. I was running out of that. I actually got Neutralizer because I feel like it has more of a yellow undertone, and I love a little bit of a yellow undertone for my concealer because I am a very yellow undertone person. Medium one definitely works for me, but I hope this one works a little more better because I love yellow undertone stuff too much. Yellow is my favorite color when it comes to my face. So I got 2 backup items from Rimmel. So the first thing is one of my absolute favorites, and this is the Scandalized eye pencil. Whenever someone asks me which is your favorite eye pencil, I immediately say Scandalized. This is one of my favorite affordable eye pencil, and it's so good. It just glides on. It has a dark, deep black color, and it's just my favorite. I also like the nude color from the Scandalized range, but I don't use that often, so I don't need backup. So this one is my go-to. So the next thing I got is this Rimmel Lasting Finish 1000 Kisses lip liner, and this is in the shade Tiramisu. I couldn't find this for a long time. I had the same shade, but I don't know where it went, so I got a backup. This is the perfect nude for me, especially on no makeup days. I just apply this on my lips and it just gives me the perfect hint of color, and it's just my favorite. So if you're looking for good affordable lip liners, the Lasting Finish range from the Rimmel one, it's great. For the last thing I got from Carrefour is this mascara, and this is the L'Oreal Paradise Ecstatic Mascara. So there is actually something confusing about this mascara. Apparently this is another version of the very hyped up mascara from L'Oreal, which is called Voluminous Lash Paradise Mascara. I think that's the name. So there is supposedly a UK version and a US version. I don't understand why they have 2 versions in the first place. Like, why? Actually, I wore this once. I wore it early in the morning, like around 6, and I washed it like after midnight. You know, I had a very long day, but then this just gave me a lot of volume. It curled my lashes, and my lashes looked exactly the same at the end of the day. And sometimes when you wear mascara for a long time, certain mascaras like crumble down, but this didn't do that. So I was like really impressed with that. And this is how the bristles look like. So I was actually working with NYX for Comic-Con, and Comic-Con is a crazy time. You can go crazy with your makeup. It's the perfect time to unleash your creativity. So I was actually doing my makeup and I was searching for a highlight, and I saw this pigment there and I applied it as my highlighter, and it was blinding. It was so good. So I was like keeping a mental note. I was like, I need to get it. And when there was a sale at Dubai Mall, I think there was like a 25% discount at Dubai Mall some time ago, and I finally grabbed it. It's the shade number 7. This is a very blinding, intense highlighter. So if you're looking for an affordable, intense highlighter, I would highly recommend using this one. This is the highlighter I have on today, and it is beautiful. If you're looking for a subtle glow, please stay away from this. But if you want something for an event, or if you are having a photo shoot and you want something to, you know, pop, then definitely try this. When you go to a NYX store next time, I want you to try this out. So I also got 2 correctors from LA Girl Pro Conceal range, the green one and the orange one. This is actually for my kid. It's very affordable. LA Girl correctors are a really good option if you are looking for affordable correctors. So I actually wanted to get the Stila Glitter Liquid Eyeshadow for the longest time, but I couldn't justify myself paying so much money for that small tiny glitter eyeshadow. So when I saw that they had a mini set, I was so excited because I love minis, because you get to try 3 different shades for the price of 1. That's pretty cool. So the first shade is Rose Gold Retro, the second one is Kitten Karma, and the third one is called Smoldering Satin. All these 3 shades look a little similar. I just had this in my mind that, you know, these eyeshadows were not going to have any fallout, but there is a little bit of fallout, so you have to use a glitter primer underneath it. So I got a couple of things from Wet n Wild, and the first thing I got is this eyeshadow palette. So this is their new Color Icon eyeshadow palette. So they recently repackaged and reformulated their Color Icon eyeshadow palettes. Color Icon eyeshadow palettes from Wet n Wild, that's like classic cult favorite eyeshadows, and I have the Comfort Zone one. It is my absolute favorite one, but I didn't get the new version of that because I already have that. So I got this one. This is the Rose in the Air eyeshadow palette. So the initial Color Icon palette had just 8 shades. There are 10 shades in the new one. They have included 2 transition shades in here which are matte. I love this eyeshadow palette. You get 10 gorgeous eyeshadows. There are 8 matte shades and 2 shimmery shades. Mattes in this palette, they are just awesome, but the shimmery shades here, the 2 of them, they are not that pigmented, but I don't mind that because the price is so good. I actually love the mattes in this so much that I would just forgive the fact that the shimmers are not that great, and I really love the colors in here. So the next thing I got from Wet n Wild is the Mega Glow Hello Halo liquid highlight, and I think there are like 4 or 5 shades. This is called Gilded Glow. So I was actually confused between Gilded Glow and Golden Goddess, but I seriously regret not getting Golden Goddess because this one is like a warm highlighter, but it has that silver sheen to it, and I believe the Golden Goddess would have been like that gold sheen, but there were no testers there, so I couldn't make up my mind for sure. So this one comes in a doe foot applicator. I haven't started wearing it yet, but it swatches so beautifully. I have high hopes for this one. So I also got this one from Wet n Wild. This is their metallic liquid eyeshadow in the shade Lara's Necklace. I had so much hopes for this one, but this, I don't know, it's a very pretty color, but then when you apply it, it just doesn't give that uniform finish. It's very patchy and it just crumbles after a while, and I don't know, it just looks so bad on the eyelids. I'm so sad. I really wish it worked, but unfortunately nope. So I also got one thing from Maybelline, and it is their Master Chrome Metallic Highlighter. So this is in the shade Molten Gold. They also have another shade called Molten Bronze. I have worn this a couple of times. I have actually worn this a lot, but I'm not sure how I feel about it yet. So confused right now, like I don't know. This is a nice highlighter. It does not have any glitter, but it's not that intense, you know. It just doesn't give me that glow. I don't know why. Some days I love it, some days I'm not too happy with it. I don't know, maybe it just works with certain brushes or something. I just don't know how I feel about it yet. And also the color, I feel like this wouldn't work for a lighter skin tone because it's a nice deep gold. So if you have a lighter skin tone, I don't know if this is gonna look good on you. I don't have any of the Benefit cheek products, the famous Hoola bronzer, the blushes, nothing. And I'm also not a great fan of the packaging. It's a little bulky, and I don't know, I just don't like those kind of packaging at all. But I got this baby right here, which is the blush bar by Benefit, and this contains 5 full-size products, and the price was the most amazing part. You just pay like the price of 2 or 3 and you have the famous Benefit Hoola bronzer and 4 blushes in this one. So you have your Hoola bronzer, you have your California brush, you have Gold Rush, you have Rockateur, and also Dandelion, and there was also a brush which I lost already. So this is a great palette. So I also got a paint pot from MAC, which is also like an eyeshadow base, and this is the Prolong Wear paint pot in the shade Soft Ochre, and this has a very nice light yellow undertone, and it's a great base. So they have a range of colors, and they have matte and shimmery finishes. So this is a matte one. It just covers all of your discolorations and everything. So when you wear this underneath your eyeshadows, it just makes your eyeshadows look more vibrant. So that is the end of this video. I hope you guys enjoyed it, and yeah, I have some more hauls coming up, so stay tuned to my channel and don't forget to subscribe. And when you hit the subscribe button, you're going to see a bell icon right next to it, so click on that bell icon. That is when you're going to get notifications whenever I upload a new video. If you don't click on that bell icon, then you will not get any notifications and you will miss my videos. So if you're interested in watching my videos, please subscribe and click on the bell icon. And yeah, thank you so much for watching. I love you guys so much. Bye.